customer satisfaction. Shop big New Year savings for the entire family on now at Borch's Sporting Goods. Save 25% on Columbia, Kamek, Sorel, and Bear Paw winter boots. All winter jackets by Columbia, North Face, Patagonia, and Spider, 25% off. Save 40% on men's fleece and 20% on men's flannel. Save 25 to 50% on all orange and camel clothing and 20% on all hunting boots by Danner, Irish, Setter, and Rocky. Shop early and often while sizes, styles, and colors are at their best during Borch's New Year's Savings Bash on now at Borch's Sporting Goods, Marshall. Open until 8 weeknights, Sundays 11 to 4.
Borch's Sporting Goods.
Fuzzies and sports is like peanut butter and jelly. They go perfect together. Stop down to Fuzzies in downtown Marshall and listen to the game while enjoying a beverage. There's no better place to be than Fuzzies. It's Marshall's only true sports bar where you can watch the Wild, Timberwolves, Vikings, Gophers, or other sporting events on any of the 9 HD TVs with other sports fans. Don't forget happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 until 7 and during Vikings games. It doesn't get any better than beer and sports. Find it at Fuzzies in downtown Marshall. Proud sponsor of SMSU Athletics.
Every year, more and more people discover the benefits of safe, clean, dependable propane. Hi, this is Marla Verlinde from CHS of Marshall. But what people may not know is that choosing propane can save them money on day one. Right now, the Minnesota dealers are offering a rebate of up to $550 when you install a new propane furnace or other appliance in your home. Ask an appliance dealer for complete details, or you can call or stop by CHS right here in Marshall.
Senex Expressway is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Fill up your tank and then fill up your belly with pizza, hot dogs, snacks, drinks, and treats inside the store. You can also stop by for their delicious breakfast pizza, a roll, and a hot cup of coffee to take on the way. Plus, they always have great monthly specials. So now you have a full tank of gas and you're not hungry anymore, but you notice your car is filthy. At Senex Expressway, they can fix that with their car wash. Choose from 3 different washes and drive around in style in a freshly washed vehicle. Senex Expressway is conveniently located within walking distance of SMSU on East College Drive in Marshall.
Shopping for health insurance can be confusing. At Avera, we want you to understand your choices. If you're shopping for individual health insurance for 2017, be sure to maintain your ability to choose Avera. It's easy. Do so by selecting a plan that includes Avera Medical Group and Avera facilities. To understand your options, visit Avera.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
On September 18, 1967, a new college on the prairie opened its doors for the first time, and since then, it has supplied countless memories to its 20,000 alumni. Please save the date for Homecoming 2017, September 29th through October 1st, and help us celebrate 50 years of excellence at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Smith, and in his 8th season as head coach, it's Brad Bigwood.
Well, here we go. Big boost for Winona. We'll see how much they play in Kyle Bauman and both Charlie Kuntz. We're under the impression that Kuntz was out for the year. Last game he has played is when the Mustangs played Winona in Winona back on December 3rd. And with that, Kyle Bauman played 8 minutes in their loss to Upper Iowa. Kind of no, not kind of. It was an extremely strange exchange with Winona playing at Upper Iowa. Winona beat Upper Iowa in Fayette. Then 2 days later, they played back in Winona. Bauman gets hurt. Upper Iowa went berserk from downtown and grew to like 18 threes. So they both won on each other's home floors. Bauman played 8 minutes in that game and has not played since. Based on the warm-ups, I would presume we'll see him tonight, and that is a big boost for Winona State.
It certainly is, and that's tough for Southwest, who we mentioned. He plays very good against the Mustangs for whatever reason it may be. But something to note for the Mustangs, too, when they were in Winona, didn't have big old Carter Kirk running the center spot for the Mustangs. He was hurt after that Upper Iowa game, so Carter back for the Mustangs for this one here, too, against Winona anyway.
Well, great to be alongside Dan Pollock back at the studios. Anthony Rollick to my right, I'm Brian Rollick. Mustangs and Warriors. Mustangs to go left to right in your radio dial. Get a recap. Jeffs, Mongan, Bambinek, Gray, and Getke. For the Mustangs, Moen, Brueggemann, Weg, Kirk, and Davis. Tap is up and won by the Mustangs. We're underway as they go left to right on your radio dial. And the Warriors open up man-to-man. Brueggemann into the front court, over on that left side wing, looking for a screen. Dribbles on top, stops, kicks it over Moen. Turner bounces it inside to Kirk, goes right at Getke. Here he is, reverse layup for Carter, and it's good.
That's something that Getke's not going to be able to stop. Is Carter Kirk has a big size advantage. Use that power to get to the rim.
Monken on top of the key here for the Warriors. There for us, first offensive set. Give it to Riley Bambinek. They'll start with KJ Davis on him. Bambinek hands off to Mongan, left wing. Mongan coming off the screen. They want the give and go. That's not there. Now Jeffs left open. Deadly three-point shooter, Cash.
We talked about how Winona shoots 37% from beyond the arc, too. A lot of players can hit it from here, and Jeffs just one of them.
Like, I never look at stats with Corey Jeffs. He's a 29% three-point shooter this year against the Mustangs. It feels like he's 130%. Davis crossover to Moen. Turner comes around, fakes the 15-footer out to Brueggemann. He'll fire a three over Mongan. Gets hit on the play. Back off the back rim to Jeffs.
Let's see Brueggemann going to the floor, too, off of the shot. Hopefully for a foul, but nothing doing.
That was a legitimate run-through by Mongan, not a closeout. Now Mongan bounced left baseline. Jeffs set shot. Got it again. 5 early for Corey Jeffs.
You said it, for whatever reason, Jeffs shooting very well already here at the art facility.
Left side to Turner Moen. 5-2 in favor of Jeffs. Has all 5. As Moen left open, he'll fire a 3 left wing. That is good for Turner Moen.
Now that's the thing, is Turner Moen doesn't shoot a ton for Southwest, but when he does, he's very efficient. Just a very unselfish player, but when he shoots, he can hit.
Jeffs to the left, Isaiah Gray. Gray coming off the screen, wants to break it down. Instead gives it Mongan, right side Bambinek. Bambinek off the screen from Getke. Comes around on the screen and give it Gray. Left side Mongan. Mongan looking for Jeffs on a give and go. Here's Mongan, step through, now steps back, kicks out Bambinek right side. Bambinek stutter step, jumper over Davis. That's way strong, and the rebound down to Mitch Weg.
Well, that's the player you want to keep off kilter tonight, too. He averages almost 18 a game, is Riley Bambinek.
Brueggemann on the right wing for the Mustangs, goes right at Mongan. High teardrop, shot strong, and rebound off of Kirk. No, they're going to say it's off Bambinek at the last second, staying with Southwest.
Luckily for Southwest, too, as Carter couldn't quite get over the top to get that rebound, but stays with Southwest anyway.
5-5 our score. 17:54 just underway in the first half. As Davis will fire 3 out of the inbound. Switch from the left wing for KJ Davis.
Southwest 2 triples already in the ball game.
Mongan over to the right side, Isaiah Gray. Gray comes off the screen from Getke. Crossover going at Mitch Weg. Stop, cut off on the baseline. Bounce out. Getke on top. Mongan to the left. Bambinek. Riley off the screen from Jeffs. They want to give and go. Try to isolate. Bambinek right side. Mongan left open. Great 3 over Bartlett. Money.
I'll tell you what, Corey Jeffs, more points than he had all of last game. 5 points total in Winona.
Left side is Brueggemann. 2 threes for Winona as well, and that's why we're tied at 8. Now Joey will fire a 3. That barely grazes the iron. Rebound down to Gray. Gray into the front court for the Warriors. Try to isolate on Brueggemann. He'll go strong left side. Kick out Mongan, faking the 3. Off the run. Right side, Jeffs fires the 3 over Bartlett. That is good. And Coach Bigler upset. 11-8 in favor of the Warriors, much like the first meeting where the Warriors hit 4 of their first 5 threes. They're doing it again tonight. 17:02 to play first half as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Off his game for sure.
He's got 8 points already, 3 of 3 from the floor, and we mentioned he only had 5 points all game last time.
Now Schaefer's going to be called for a travel, so he's trying to isolate on Isaiah Gray.
This is the first turnover on Southwest here in the early goings.
So 11-8 in favor of the Warriors on the Senex Expressway scoreboard. 16:48 in counting. Monken over to the left for the Warriors. Retreats. It's a set up the offense for the Warriors. Screens being set all over the place. Michael Lee now on Gray. Trying to break down Lee. Gets by Lee. Layup good.
Gray, a very, very good player for Winona, too. As you mentioned, over 1,000-point score for him. And just isolated off the dribble. Got to the rim.
Osmondson over to the right. Schaefer. Schaefer coming down the free throw line. Leaves it for Bartlett. He'll go up. Right hand layup. No good. Rebound. Kirk is then fouled. We'll see. No, they're going to say it's on the ground. Carter was trying to go back up, but to no avail as the foul's going to go on Getke.
And that's the thing, is I don't know if Carter ever really left his feet on the shot, but he did act like he was going to the rim with it.
Inbound comes up left baseline from Drew Osmondson. Mustangs looking to put an end to this little run put on by Winona. Jumper for Bartlett is good from the left baseline.
A long range two from Joey Bartlett, and you know that's just another player coming off the bench this year, but he can fill it up as well.
It ends an 8-0 run by the Warriors. 13-10 in favor of Winona. 16:07 to play. There's a three from Bamanick. Ooh, you will rarely see that Riley Bamanick airball as one of the best players in Winona history.
He's just been off the mark early here. Just 2 shot attempts, 0 for 2, and his first shot wasn't a whole lot better than that one.
17th all time in scoring for the Warriors. Needs like 52 to get in the top 15. That's how good Riley Bamanick has been in his career. Schaefer over to the right to Bartlett. 13-10 in favor of Winona State. Joey off the bounce. Kicks out to Lee. Lee jump stop, double teamed. Schaefer will fire a 3 left wing deep and off to the right. That'll go out of bounds to Winona.
Well, you know, Taylor Schaefer's a kid that's going to keep shooting, and why not when you can hit the 3 like Taylor can. We've mentioned it before, just the way he shoots. It's a long stride, and it's a high arcing shot. Sometimes looks like it's not the greatest attempt, but he'll cash it.
Getke to Corey Jeffs, who will bring it into the front court here for Winona as he gives it to Monken. Mustangs showing a little trap. Monken bounced it to Bamanick, to Jeffs, left baseline, to Isaiah Gray. Open 3, that one missed. Rebound tap by Getke. Drew Osmondson comes away with it. Now a 2-on-1 to the other way. Fanning out is Schaefer, fakes the 3. Taylor all the way to the rack, right hand layup. He's fouled by Corey Jeffs.
It's a nice take from Taylor, too. He knew they had the transition offense running. Made a move to get to the rim. And again, you mentioned Jeffs on the foul that time. You think right-handed, oh, he's going to make it. Well, Taylor's a lefty here. He had to go with his opposite hand to try and get it to go. Doesn't get it, but he gets free throws.
13-10 in favor of Winona. 15:25 to play. Just not even 5 minutes into the contest with Taylor Schaefer at the stripe for 2. First one is up and is good. That's going to summon Connor Flack off the bench. Flack, the 6'5" sophomore from Lakeville, Minnesota, went to Lakeville North High School. It's Taylor Schaefer back in the stripe for the Mustangs. Taylor sat out the second half last week against Wayne State. Flu-like symptoms, and he buries the second free throw there.
That's definitely a player you want on the floor for Southwest, one of their better offensive players.
So Monken dribbles into the front court for the Warriors. Still lead 13-12 as Flack has it on top for Winona. Looks right, gives it Monken. Monken picked up by Schaefer and over to the right. Bamanick off a screen. Give and go Getke. Getke power dribble high teardrop shot, no good. Rebound tipped by Bartlett and off the hands of Flack to Southwest.
A nice closeout at the end defensively. Carter Kirk able to get to the low block and really adjust Getke's shot that time. And at the end, this one tipped out by Winona.
talk about Isaiah Gray's number as when we move on as we go here. But Lee dumps it down to Carter. Spin move and a dunk one.
How about a drop step dunk? Carter Kirk going right to the rack.
Right by Getke. Winona scrambled and said, I'm not getting a part of that. Gray to Mongan over to the right. Mustangs lead again at 14-13. Bamanek to the left. Gray gives it Mongan. Mongan guarded by Schaefer. Looking to attack is Mongan all the way down the right side of the paint. Fadeaway jumper over Kirk is short. Rebound down to Getke. Getke gives it to Bamanek over to the right. Mongan fakes the three. Now they switch out to reset. Bamanek over to the left. Gray. Gray guarded by Osmondson. Kicks out right wing. Mongan three over Bartlett is short. Rebound down to Flack. Second old board on the series. Flack then had it stripped from behind by Schaefer. Stolen by Kirk.
Fortunately for Southwest, who, like you mentioned, 2 old boards, giving them extra looks. The defense comes up in the end.
Take the handoff. Osmondson now tiptoes the baseline. Gives it to Schaefer on the left wing. Taylor looking to isolate. He'll go down the right side, hang in the lane. Left hand for Taylor Schaefer.
Had to contort his body backwards, too, to avoid some of the contact running through the paint. Taylor gets it to go.
Mongan dribbles on the right side wing. 16-13 Mustangs. To the left, Bamanek. Bamanek off a screen. Stops, dumps it down. Getke. Getke spins right over Kirk. Kiss is good.
And see, that's what Getke's going to have to do is utilize the length that he has, too, because Carter has him with pure muscle, but Getke's got that length to get to the backboard.
16-15 Mustangs by 1. Michael Lee left wing. On top to Osmondson over to the right. Here's Schaefer. He'll fire a three. That is up and no good. Way short. Rebound down to Bamanek, and he'll look to run for the Warriors. On the right side, picked up by Osmondson to a trailing Mongan. Mongan back on top to Bamanek. Looks left, gives it to Gray. Gray crosses over. Here he is in the paint. Splits the double. Oh, my, an acrobatic layup.
And when he got through the double with that windmill motion with the layup, nice take to the backboard. Got it to curl in.
Left side, Osmondson on the left baseline. 17-16, just like that. The Warriors regain the lead. We have 13 minutes remaining to the half. Osmondson on top. No-look pass. Tipped and stolen by Flack. Flack now middle of the floor, and there's going to be a foul by Osmondson to the open floor. And the Mustangs, back and forth we go. Warriors lead by 1, 17-16 on the Cenex Expressway scoreboard. 12:54 to play as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
What? The storks are bringing me a big...
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Back at the RF facility, 17-16 on the Cenex Expressway scoreboard. Winona State leading it by 1. 12:54 remaining in the first half. And here they are. Both Charlie Kuntz and Kyle Bauman are back in. Kuntz has not played in over a month. And Bauman, it's been a couple games. This is going to be interesting. Also in is Mason Damask. On top to Flack. Flack looks at Bauman. Going right, crossover. Good crossover. Flack's jumper is no good. Kirk mistimes his jump, and it's a rebound for the Warriors. Mongan on top of the key here for the Warriors. Dribbles over to the right, picks up his dribble. Left side, Bauman. Left open, wide open three. He's a good shooter. That one no good. Rebound is down to Brueggemann. There's going to be a hold on Moen.
That's going to extend this offensive possession here, too. And, you know, you mentioned Bauman doesn't always shoot a ton of threes. He can connect from time to time, too, and he did last time against Southwest, but off the mark this time.
Mustangs really struggling on the glass. They're giving up too many opportunities to a good Warrior team. It doesn't matter what your record is. The Warriors are always good. Damask wide open three. Missed it badly. Rebound to Weg. And up the floor to KJ Davis. KJ on the left side. Let's traffic clear. Looking to isolate. Over to the right side, give it Brueggemann. Ryan curls down the left side, stops, spins, fires over to the right. Davis, right baseline. KJ to attack, doubled. Moen on top. He'll go left, cut off by Kuntz. Gives it back to Davis, right wing. Kuntz, got it by Mongan. 9 to shoot now. KJ spins over to the left. Moen, extra pass. There's Kirk, wide open layup, good.
And Turner Moen knew exactly where he wanted to go once he had the basketball, too. He saw Carter going right to the rim. Nice overhead pass right to Carter in the low block.
18-17 in favor of the Mustangs with 11:45 remaining in the opening half. Domask gets a screen from Kuntz. Now looking to isolate on Carter. Kirk on top to Bauman. One dribble, hands off Mongan. Mongan looking for the step back. He'll go back over to the right. He'll give it to Bauman. Guarded by Turner Moen. Trying to back him down. Double. Turner Moen, tough shot. No good. And there's going to be a foul on Flack. Will go the other way.
That's good defense from Turner Moen, too. You know, Bauman taller than Turner, but we've talked time and time again how Turner does a good job squaring up his body to play defense. Does not give up an inch. Made it for a tough shot for Bauman.
Mongan out. Gray back in for the Warriors. Mustangs by 1, 18-17. It's been a back and forth first half. As Ryan Brueggemann will dribble into the front court for the Mustangs. Over to the left to KJ Davis. KJ, a couple dribbles, splits a double himself. He'll stop, he'll spin, he'll go right baseline. Brueggemann. Brueggemann off the bounce. Here he is in the paint, hangs in the air. That one shot missed. Rebound on the way, goes up, foul, bucket, good for Mitch.
And Mitch Wegg, he's so good at that. He's got a little pump move that he goes with, and he gets the contact, puts it in. I don't know how many times we've seen him get the and one opportunities.
So Wegg to the line for one.
To the line, shooting one for the Mustangs, number 5, Mitch Wegg.
20-17 in favor of Southwest. On the Senex Expressway scoreboard, Mitch's second free throw is up. That is good. 11-10 to play. 21-17 Southwest Minnesota State with Isaiah Gray into the front court for Winona. Goes over to the right to Mosk. Guarded by Brueggemann. On top, Kuntz. Kuntz going left to Gray. Gray to Bauman off the screen. On top, over to the right. Domask fakes the three. In the paint, lobs it back out to Bauman. Bauman hands off Gray. Gray stutter steps, trying to go down right side. Nearly had it stripped. Steps through a double. Had it poked away. Gets it back. Gray now in some trouble on the baseline. 4 to shoot. Here he is left baseline. Guarded by Brueggemann. Spins. Puts up the shot right before it's violation. Shot no good. Rebound down to Mitch Wegg.
Nice job by Brueggemann, too. Squaring up defensively the entire time.
Now lob it down the other way. Turner Moen. Reverse layup is good.
And that's the facilitating offense we see when Ryan Brueggemann's running the point. Finds Turner Moen wide open underneath.
Timeout, Winona. Mustangs, largest lead of the night. Lead 23-17. 10:28 to play first half. As you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
At 1410 Boyer Drive, next to Pizza Ranch.
Back at the RA facility, 10:20 remaining opening half, 23-17 in favor of the Mustangs. Inbound comes in for the Warriors. Mustangs showing full court pressure. Kuntz gives it to Mongan. They back off. Now Mongan bounces it to Kuntz. Fires left. As they reset, will the Warriors. Already 17 on the shot clock. Mustangs just looking to shake it up a little bit. Bauman to Flack, and that's going to be a reach on Bartlett.
And Joey kind of tried to get around that time, too, with the extra hand, and got a little shove in there.
I don't know if we really got a shove in there, but there was definitely contact. Kuntz out. Bamadic in. Inbound will be right baseline for Mongan. From Mongan, rather. Looks in at Flack, having some problems now. Gets it in left baseline to Flack. Flack off the bounce. Goes behind the back. Beautiful play. Shot is up. No good. Rebound almost tipped in. Now still a loose ball. Flack down with it again for the Warriors. On top, Mongan. Over to the right, Bamadic. Bamadic. As he'll cross over, go at Mitch Wegg on the baseline, gets cut off, stepped on the baseline, turnover, offensive rebounds crushing Southwest. They're lucky Winona hasn't been able to really hurt them.
5 total offensive rebounds for Winona out of their 9 rebounds. Southwest has the 1 rebound edge, but again, you're right, 5-0 boards to 3 for Southwest.
Timeout on the floor.
Media timeout, 9:54 to play opening half, 23-17 Mustangs by 6 as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
Oh, A redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Back at the Orange facility, 9:54 on the Civic Expressway scoreboard. 23-17 Mustangs by 6. And it will be Mustang basketball after turnover by Bambidik. Stepped down the baseline. As Ryan Brueggemann will bring it up the floor. Joey Bartlett, Mitch Wegg, Turner Moen, and KJ Davis join Ryan on the floor. Mitch hands off KJ. KJ attacking left side. Ball tipped out of bounds by Bambidik, will remain Mustang basketball. Plenty of time to shoot, so they didn't get it started. So 20 on the shot clock. Inbound on the far sideline into Moen. He'll hand it back off to Brueggemann. Ryan looks to go right. He'll curl around. Get it right baseline. Bartlett 3. Fires. That one's deep. Rebound down to Mitch. He is mugged, and they'll finally call one. Unfortunately, Mitch finishes. It'll be on the floor.
Mitch Wegg, 5 rebounds already here for Southwest. And you're right, once he pulled in the board, he got crushed before he could get the shot off.
We get inbound from Brueggemann on the right baseline. Ryan gets it into Mitch. Mitch looks at KJ. Now he skips it over to Bartlett, left wing. Joey try to attack Flack. Good defense by Flack. Go over to right to Davis. Back over Brueggemann. Brueggemann off the bounce. On top to KJ. KJ travel. Gotta be ready to go, young man.
Just that extra little shimmy. You want to do the little jab step and take off. It's going to be the 3rd turnover here on Southwest.
23-17 Mustangs by 6 with 9:17 remaining. First half. Bambidik guarded by Davis. Gets a screen from Getke to Mongan. Left side, Gray. Gray goes baseline. Little stutter step picked up by Bartlett on top to Bambidik over to the right, Mongan. Mongan off a screen. Davis picks him up now. Looks for Bambidik, gives it to him. Eat to shoot for the Warriors. Bambidik goes over to the right. Brueggemann shows. Bambidik shovels it to Getke. He'll fake the 3. One dribble, leave it for Bambidik. Back over left baseline. That is not going to count. And a shot clock violation. Great shows by the Mustangs.
It really was. It seemed to be like there was a specific player in every spot. Once Winona was working around the perimeter, a Southwest player showed up, burnt up the shot clock.
Could not hear a thing from Winona's bench, Anthony. Normally teams shot it out like the Mustangs do, but did not hear a word from Winona's bench. Brueggemann attacks, leaves it for Moen. Turner attacks in the paint, going right side, had the ball stripped and stolen by Getke. Getke will slow it down, give it to Bambidik, and they have the numbers coming the other way. Bambidik stops, ball tipped by Brueggemann. Fired ahead from Moen, right back to Ryan. He'll go up for the layup, and he'll get it.
And look at that, too. Turner Moen trying to catch up to the play after being knocked out at the other end. Brueggemann pokes it away to Turner Moen, catches Brueggemann back in transition.
Mustangs up by 8 at 25-17. Mongan to Bambidik, over to the right, Gray. Gray coming off the screen, curls all the way around. Now thought about a step back, gives it Bambidik, left wing, Mongan. Mongan goes left baseline. Ball poked away by Bartlett, but he'll run it down with 11 to shoot now for the Warriors. 8 minutes to play, first half. Mustangs by 8. Lob it down to Flack. There's going to be a hold on the block on Turner Moen. Nope, Brueggemann on with the hold, apparently.
And you can see Ryan just kind of clapping his hands in disgust about it, too. Didn't want to pick up that foul, but, you know, defensive positioning is working down in the low block area, even for the point guards. A lot of contact going on.
Schaefer in for Davis. Lee in for Moen. Bambidik and Flack out. Domask and Kuntz back in for the Warriors. Mongan throws it out of the right wing. On top to Gray. 7:55 to play in the first half. Mustangs by 8. Mongan on the right wing for the Warriors. Couple dribbles. Back to Gray on the right wing. Gray On top to Kuntz. Kuntz left wide open. He'll fire a three. A Schaefer slipped. Rebound down to Joey Bartlett.
Well, you called it. Taylor lost his footing, and Kuntz was wide open. But again, you said he missed about a month of action, if not more, and showed a little bit.
Brueggemann lobs it down. Bartlett. Joey. Jumper off that screen is good.
Just kind of drifting the baseline towards the hoop, hovering on the J. Nice mid-range cash.
Left side, they go to Domask. Mustangs' largest lead of the night, up by 10 at 27-17. Gray off a couple screens, curls down to the paint, hangs in the air, teardrop. Oh, man, what a tough shot.
That's where Isaiah Gray is lethal, is on the dribble drive, going right through the paint.
Brueggemann now off the screen from Way, going right between the legs to the left. Lee lobs it down low to Mitch. Mitch sees a double. He'll spit out of it nicely. Now skips it over. Schaefer fires a three right wing. That one no good. Rebound down to Mongan.
A decent look from Taylor, too. Just couldn't quite get the shot off quickly.
To Gray on the left side. Near travel by Gray. Now Getke will fire a three. That is good. Oh, yeah.
Getke, he had an opening that time, too. First three-point attempt tonight, cashed it in for 5 points.
15% three-point shooter is Tommy Getke. And that's a big one to get it to cut the Mustang lead in half. They lead by 5. Brueggemann pull up tough shot. Mongan got a piece of him. Rebound down to Gray. The Mustangs have had tough possessions, and here comes Winona, poked away by Brueggemann right to Schaefer. Taylor into the front court, doesn't have anything here on the near side. Now stutter steps, now attack, he'll hang in the air, and we'll have an offensive foul. My word. Mustangs just, you know, they have these times that Coach Bigler just gets very upset where they just have awful shot selection.
Well, on this one, too, if you're Taylor, you need to stop, slow down, let everybody catch up, and get a good offensive set.
It was 1-on-4.
It was, and he got some space to get to the rim, but, you know, none of his teammates were there in case he missed the shot anyway, so that's just a possession. You need to pull back, get everybody down the floor, and get set.
Mustangs led 27-17, 5-0 run right now by Winona. Has them within 5 with the basketball and 6:10 to play without their best player on the floor. Gray on the right side, guarded by Bartlett. Gives it to Mongan. Mongan off a screen. Lee picks him up. He'll cross over, try to go baseline. Good defense by Lee. Back on top, Kuntz going right, leaves it for Gray. Gray comes around, hangs in the air. Teardrop, no good. Too strong. Rebound down to Carter Kirk.
That's just a tough shot, too. Drifting away from the hoop, one-handed on the teardrop.
Osmondson hands off to Schaefer on the right wing. Taylor curls around all the way down the left side. Uncontested layup. Great play by Schaefer.
That's a beautiful take by Taylor Schaefer. Like you said, curled all the way around the paint, got to the left side of it. He's left-handed, and that's how he finished.
Mongan into the front court for Winona. Over to the right to Mosk. On top to Kuntz. To the left, Gray. Gray comes off the screen. Nope. Good move by Gray. Went left. Lee caught him up high. Hopefully Gray is all right. Unintentional by Michael.
Gray is grabbing his face area. Pointed away from us. Couldn't see exactly where he got hit.
Bartlett out. Bowen back in. Getke out, Riley Bambinek in, and Gray may have to come out. He inadvertently poked in the eye. So Domask inbound. It's it into Mongan. 29-22 in favor of the Mustangs with 5:25 to play first half. Bambinek off the screen, stops, spins, jumper, good.
A nice extra move there, too, by Bambinek. Once he stopped, kind of went back the opposite way of where he was headed to the far side. Easy mid-range J to get him started.
Osmondson into the front court for Southwest. To the left, Michael Lee. Lee, lob it down low to Kirk. Kirk puts up the shot in traffic. Missed the shot, and Carter just needed to hang on there. And I'll tell you right now, Bauman and Kuntz are really trying to knock the rust off. Carter catches that. One power dribble. Bauman isn't going to contest that because, one, he can't trust that right ankle 100%. And Carter tried to put up the shot before he had it corralled. 29-24. Mustangs still lead, though, by 5. With 4:50 to play in the first half. Bambinek off a screen. 3 over Moen is up. No good. Rebound down to Flack, and he's going to be fouled by Osmondson.
And Drew trying to box out, but he winds up making it an undercut move that time. It is a foul on Drew, and it's a good call.
Well, free throws when we come back after a final media timeout for the Warriors. 29-24. Southwest by 5 as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
Remaining here, Connor Flack to the strike, 75% free throw shooter. Really starting to find his own game. You know, he's kind of that tweener, but has really come on here in his sophomore season. Makes the front end of the 1-1, 6'5" sophomore from Lakeville, Minnesota.
First trip to the free throw line for the Warriors in the ball game.
Free throw is up. That one off to the right. Rebound down to Carter Kirk. 29-25, Mustangs by 4. Drew Osmondson to the right to Turner Moen. Moen hands off Schaefer, coming off a screen, double screen. Schaefer stops, spins, dumps it down. Carter Kirk is fouled by Mongan.
And you know, if Carter doesn't bring the ball down to his waist that time, keeps it in the air, there's no way Mongan gets to it. Would have been an easy finish, but again, it's just kind of a reaction. Grab the ball, hold it down to his waist.
Gearing up to
hammer down.
Take out his aggression on the cylinder, that's for sure. So Kirk will go to the strike, trying to get the Mustangs lead back up. They lead by 4. Carter's first free throw is good. So 4:34 remaining. We had a pretty even flow game, but both teams getting into some foul issues with a little handsy action. Second free throw missed by Carter, so both Flack and Kirk go 1 of 2 from the stripe. Mustang lead is 5 at 30-25, a 4:25 remaining in the half. Handoff Bamanek curls around to the screen, gives it to Mosk with a nice catch. To Mosk, screen from Bauman. They want to do a give and go ball, knocked out of bounds by Carter Kirk.
Carter reading the play that time too, swatting it out of bounds. Get a reset here for the Warriors.
Tomas to inbound of that right side. We hope Isaiah Gray is all right. Inadvertently poked in the eye by Michael Lee, or grazed in the eye, one of the two. Here is Mongan on top, picks up his dribble, near travel, dumps it down. Bauman, great seal. Shot is missed though. Rebound Moen.
But you mentioned it too. Bauman going to have to work some rust off here, and that's fortunate for the Mustangs. He is a phenomenal player.
Moen hands off to Schaefer, close quarters. Taylor slows it down, back over to the right. Moen lobs it down to Carter Kirk. Carter wants to go at Bauman, faces up on him, curls left, jump hook with the left hand. No good. Too strong. Rebound, and there's going to be a... Oh, no way. That's a foul on Kirk.
Neither player really had positioning for the rebound. They kind of went up side to side, so that's kind of hard to call a foul on.
I think the referee got confused because Bauman knocked his own guy over going for the rebound. That's a tough one for Carter. Holy cow. And not only that, it puts Mongan on the line on the other end. But Mongan ran right into the gluteus maximus of Bauman, and Carter got called for the foul. 1-1 for Mongan. Free throws up is good. 75% free throw shooter. And with 3:51 to go, Anthony, going up pretty tight here. Could be a free throw contest. Mongan's second free throw takes nearly all 10 seconds you're granted, but hey, whatever works to make them, right?
Well, that's exactly the point, is that's the second trip to the free throw line. Mongan hits both. Of course, before that, you mentioned Flack went 1 of 2.
Gray back in. Good to see that. I don't like to see anybody hurt. As Gray checked in for Mongan after he made the free throws. Lee on left wing for Southwest, looking to attack Bamanek. Cut off on the double. Dangerous pass. It's tipped but corralled by Moen. Turner then in traffic. He is fouled. I don't know what Flack is complaining about. He got a boatload of arm on that.
And he wasn't the only one.
No.
Turner took a lot of contact trying to work through the defense there.
Brought the momentum of this game to a screeching halt. So Moen will have a 1-1. Both teams with 18 fouls. Flack and Jeffs have 2 fouls. Jeffs, remember, got the Warriors rolling early, hot, 8 points in the first 4 minutes, then picked up 2 fouls a minute and a half apart. Turner swishes the front end of a 1-1.
As you mentioned, Jeffs did start the basketball game. Only played 5 minutes in the first half because of those fouls.
So Moen back to the strike. Corrals himself, makes both, and the lead back to 5 at 32-27. Inbound comes into Josh Mongan. He'll trot up the floor for the Warriors. Goes over to the right, gives it to Domask. Domask on top to Gray, to the left Mongan. Mongan looks down low, a couple stutter step dribbles, picks it up, looks left, goes right to Bauman. Bauman on the right wing, entry pass, Bamanek, good turnaround shot, good.
Yeah, Riley Bamanek able to find some room on the low block that time. Kind of sneaked along the baseline to get there, and they lost him in defense.
Bruggeman goes by his defender, kick out Moen, open 3, he'll fire, too strong. Rebound is up for grabs and out of bounds off Southwest.
If you don't mind the take there from Turner either. He can hit the 3 ball, had a good look at it, just a little too strong.
Weird Karam, too, hit the back box of the rim. That put it high, sky high. The Mustangs weren't able to save it in. So Kirk and Moen out, or no, Moen stays in. Somebody checked out with Carter. Mitch Wade back in. Joey Bartlett also in. Kuntz in for Domask. And also Gecki returns for Bauman. They're being smart with Bauman, and rightfully so. That ankle injury must have been pretty nasty. As Gecki over to the left, hands off on top to Gray. Gray over to the right, Mongan dumps it down to Kuntz, faces up on Mitch Wegg, lowers the shoulder, spins out of a double, shot partially blocked by Mitch, rebound down to Turner Moen. Turner, middle of the floor, on top of the key, stutter steps over to the right, Bruggeman. Ryan hands off Schaefer. Schaefer curls around off a screen, looking for someone. Taylor, jumper left baseline is no good, rebound down to Kuntz.
Just kind of a settled shot for on the far side that time too, didn't look for the extra pass.
They go left, Gray leaves it for Kuntz over to the right, Bamanek. Mustangs by 3 at 32-29. Dump it down, Kuntz can't hang on, stays with Winona.
And Joey Bartlett tried to step in front that time too. Got a piece of the basketball, but trickled out of bounds.
Inbound coming up right baseline by Mongan. Into Kuntz. Hands it back off Mongan. No, Mongan wasn't clear out of the baseline. Second time, well, I shouldn't say second time, but the baseline has come into play for Winona with 2 turnovers.
And now 6 total turnovers in the first half here for the Warriors.
Is inbound to Ryan Bruggeman. He'll bring it up the floor. A little 2:17 remaining first half. 32-29 Mustangs. Ryan off that screen. Back over left, Moen. Looks down low. Nothing there. Turner will give it to Bartlett. Joey attacking to his left. Nearly lost it. Gives it back to Turner. Turner now stutter steps. Wants to attack Bamanek. Kick out Bartlett. He'll fire 3 over Kuntz. That one way short. Joey has been pretty sketchy from outside.
And just 0 of 3 now from downtown.
Don't need it. Ball movement. Winona was scrambling right there. Gray on top of the key. Looks to get it down low to Kuntz. Instead bounce on top. Gecki. Gecki over to the right. Bamanek. Bamanek to Mongan on the right baseline. Mongan back out. Bamanek. A minute 37 to play in the half. 32-29. Deep 3 over Weg from Bamanek is no good. Rebound down to Schaefer, who gives it to Bruggeman. Ryan on the left wing for the Mustangs. Little stutter step. Stops. Dumps it down baseline to Bartlett. Joey try to back down Kuntz. Look to go baseline. Joey, fadeaway jumper off the glass is good.
Nice crafty turnaround, too, by Joey. Kind of utilized the elbow just a touch to free up that middle gap. Kiss off the glass is good.
Mongan to the front court to a trailing Kuntz. Oh, my, that was a big-time travel. A hop and a skip. Looked like the Kansas game winner. Right side, Bamanek dumps it down to Gecki. Gecki doubled, looking to get out of it. He's in trouble, lobs it up for grabs. Got it to Gray. Gray, good pump fake. Goes down right side. Hangs left there. Layup, no good. Rebound down to Bartlett.
Nice job by Mitch Wegg, too, stepping in front at the very last second.
Schaefer will fire 3 right wing in transition.
Southwest needing some points from downtown there, too. Taylor Schaefer, he connects, and now he's got 6 points.
Mustangs by 8 at 37-29. Gray picks up his dribble. Tough spot. Rolls it down to Gecki. Gecki runs him over. Offensive foul.
That's a big turnover here on the Warriors, too. Going to be their 7th of the first half, and Southwest trying to make him pay for it.
Well, and Gecki complaining that, he flopped. When you're 6'8" and you lower your shoulder to hit a guard in the chest, odds are they're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Right. So far, Southwest needs to make him pay for the turnovers. Just 4 points off the 7th. Well, this is going to be the 7th here.
30 seconds. There's about a 3.5 second differential from shot to game clock as Bruggeman dribbles at half court. Mustangs lead 37-29. KJ Davis is checked in for the Mustangs. Take that back. They had him run back as Brueggemann looking to attack Monken. Instead, they go to the left. Spinning is Brueggemann down right side. Schaefer, 3 right baseline. No good. Rebound, and they're going to get Weg over the back, and they're going to have Trader shooting free throws on the other end. Spencer Trader, Anthony, an interesting story. A 6'9" freshman, has not played at all this season until last weekend when they needed bodies. So they stripped his red shirt, and he played last weekend against Bemidji and Crookston. And now with Gettke and, maybe Bauman not feeling 100%, but Gettke and Jeffs, a couple guys with 2 fouls. Here he is with a 1-1 coming up for Winona.
Well, that's the thing, too. You run into those injuries, you have to start pulling red shirts. It's a tough deal. Then you want to try and find minutes for the kids. You don't want to waste pulling the red shirt.
So he'll have a 1-1. His free throw is up. Short, very short. Rebound down to Turner Moen. Gives it to Brueggemann. 6 seconds to go in the half. Ryan takes a peek at the clock. Coming down. He'll pull up. He'll fire a 3 from the top. Swish! Ryan Brueggemann! The Mustangs will try to take that momentum into the second half. Brueggemann drops the 3. The Stings lead by 11, 40-29 on the FedEx Expressway scoreboard. We'll come back and take a look at this first half and chat with head coach Tom Webb of the women as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball. in favor of the Mustangs, 5-0. Fast break points in favor of the Mustangs, and the Mustang bench outscoring Winona's bench 15-1 after 1 half of play. Again, the Mustangs lead 40-29 on the FedEx Expressway scoreboard. Remember, Vera Marshall delivers comprehensive health care and extensive medical specialty services to residents of southwestern Minnesota and surrounding areas. No matter where you live, you can rely on Vera Marshall for the medical care you need right here at home. We get ready for the second half. Again, Dan Pollock back to the studios. Anthony Rowley to my right. I'm Ryan Rollick. Mustangs will be going right to left, and you're ready to dial here in the second half. Is Winona. We'll start with the basketball. The Mustangs' 11-point lead. So Isaiah Gray sets up the offense for Winona. Goes over to the left. Coming off a screen, crosses over, nearly lost it, picks it up. Now looking for somebody, gives it to Jeffs over to left Mongan. Mongan gets a screen from Getke. He'll take a couple dribbles, wants to get it down to Getke. Reverses, bounces on top, Jeffs. Skips it over to Gray. Gray going baseline, hangs in the air right at Wegg. Shot missed and rebound down to Mitch.
And Mitch has done that pretty well too, timing up jumps like that on the baseline, threw the shot off.
Brueggemann, extra pass. Davis wide open three left baseline is no good. Weak side board to Mongan.
And not a whole lot of Mustang jerseys underneath the rebound on that one.
Mongan up the floor for the Warriors. On top to Bambidik, over to the right. Here is Gray. Gray stutter steps, picks up his dribble to Bambidik, to the left Mongan. Mongan, couple dribbles, curls around, cut off by Wegg, to the right Gray. Gray rolls it down to Getke. Getke doubled, skips it over Bambidik. Bambidik fakes the pass, wants to attack Davis, leaves it Mongan, fakes the wide open three, bounces it right baseline Gray. Wide open three, no good, rebound Wegg.
Fortunate for the Mustangs, because you said it, you couldn't get any more open than that.
Brueggemann into the front court, slows it down, hangs in the air. Davis left baseline, fakes the three. KJ a couple dribbles, tried to go between the legs, nearly lost the dribble. Now he wants to isolate on Mongan. Looks to cross over, he'll fade away. KJ shot is no good, tip no good, rebound to Bambidik.
Couldn't quite get the touch on that one. KJ fading a touch on it, left it a little strong.
Bambidik trying to go right at Brueggemann. He'll stop. Ball stripped by Ryan. What a play. Ryan, middle of the floor. Doesn't have the numbers, but now bounce it to Moen. Left-hand layup. Got it.
That's just a great way to run the floor, too. Ryan's slowing it up, so Irving can catch up. Turner runs the whole floor on the near side. He gets the pass, puts it in.
Jeffs to the left, Bambidik. Riley on top, Mongan over to the right, Gray. Gray coming off a screen, picked up by Moen to Bambidik, left side, Mongan. Mongan looks down low, skips it to the right, Gray. Gray going into the paint, explodes, nice move. Layup with the right hand, missed it. For some reason, he went right hand.
Yeah, I don't know. If he'd gone left hand, it would have been an easy finish.
Brueggemann on top, crosses over, goes right back where he went. Give it Davis. KJ off the bounce by Bambidik. Backdoor cut. Moen power dribble in the paint. Off the double, spins, got caught in a tough spot. Shot missed. Carter with the strong board, goes left hand with a bucket.
Carter Kirk putting a nice game together here, too. He's up to 9 points. 3 Mustangs at 9 points. Carter picks up his second board.
Mongan into the front court, leaves it for Gray. 44-29 Mustangs, 17:35 to play. Bambidik over to the left wing. A couple dribbles on top to Mongan, to the right, Gray. Gray looks down low for Getke, back on top, Mongan. Mongan looking down left post, instead redirects traffic, dribbles over to the left wing, guarded by Brueggemann. Gets a screen from Jeffs. Mongan to the left, Bambidik. Bambidik looks down low, looking for somebody, shouts out instruction, gives a Getke three over Kirk, is up, short to the left, rebound Brueggemann.
Well, you'd have known something up if we got a second one to fall here tonight. You mentioned 15% from downtown.
Brueggemann on top of the key, little stutter step, backdoor cut, there is Moen wide open, missed the reverse layup, Wegg with the board, he'll go reverse layup and draws a foul. Ooh, Turner upset to say the least with himself. Coach Eisner, he's not liking the energy right now, holding with the T for timeout.
And with that, the board from Mitch Wegg, 6th offensive rebound for Southwest out of their 25.
So a timeout by Coach Eisner. 44-29 Mustangs, just shade under 3 minutes into the second half as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
That's Avera.
Your Marshall Hy-Vee's Market Grill has every meal covered. Start your mornings off with an awesome lineup of eye-opening breakfast menu items served from 6 until 11. Every Sunday from 9 until 2, stop in and enjoy the finest Sunday brunch in the area. Featuring an omelet station, eggs Benedict, prime ribs, smoked salmon, shrimp, pastries, and more. Dine in, carry out, or take advantage of the very convenient curbside to go 7 days a week at your Marshall Hy-Vee's Market Grill, the official grill of the SMSU Mustangs, where a portion of the proceeds help provide SMSU student scholarships.
Back at the RA facility, Senex Expressway scoreboard reads 44-29 in favor of the Mustangs. 17:03 remaining with Mitch Wegg at the charity stripe for 2. Mitch, team high this year, 66% for the field. When you truly think about it, Mitch was honored before the game, 21st player in the Mustang basketball history to reach 1,000 points. He's first in team history with a career 58.6 field goal percentage. I mean, 7th all-time rebounds. That free throw is good. He needs just a few more, maybe more than just a few, to get into 5th place, a tie for 5th, but just a tremendous career from the young man from Worthington. Mitch goes 1 of 2, but the rebound batted, and then Bartlett can't hang on. Little butterfingers. Rebound goes to Mongan. 45-29, the Mustangs lead. 16:55 to play. Right side, Isaiah Gray. Gray crosses over, leaves it for Jeffs. Jeffs curls all the way around, stops, dumps it down. Bambidik, shot is up, got the foul in 1. Oh my, that's a weekend one.
That's certainly a touchy foul as Taylor kind of put his hand over a little bit, and that's what the signal was too, but he pulled it back as the shot was going up too, so that's a tough one to take. So you're talking about where Mitch is sitting rebound-wise, even tonight, 8 boards for Mitch.
I mean, we're talking nearing Scott Rail range, and Scott Rail was as awesome as a rebounder as I have ever seen here. Think of the Demasis and all the great rebounders that have played here at Southwest. Right side, Joey Bartlett going baseline. Joey, the tough spot to Lee. Extra pass. Osmondson curls around, dumps it down to Mitch. Mitch got a good pass from Drew. Just put Mitch in a tough spot. Turnover Mustangs. Right side, Mongan. Picks up the dribble, gives it to Jeffs off the screen. Maybe a little extra shake, but they give it Mongan on top to Bambidik. Bambidik over to the right, Jeffs. Jeffs, baseline, Mongan. 16:14 to play, 45-32 Mustangs. Mongan in the paint, had it poked away, bounces it out to Jeffs. 9 to shoot for the Warriors. Mongan will fire 3 over Wegg, and that's good.
That's a big three-pointer there for Winona State as well. So far from downtown, Winona 4-13.
You cannot take Winona for granted, and that's why those possessions like the last one are tough to come by. Right side, Bartlett on top of the key. Joey gives it to Osmondson. Drew, stutter steps. Ooh, got away with a double dribble. They give it to the baseline. Lee bounces it back. Drew will fire a 3, not set. Way short. Rebound, Getke.
He had more time to set up for the 3 ball that time, too. Kind of faded back a touch on it.
Now the other way, Gray goes up, misses the shot. Rebound down to Lee.
Might even been partially blocked there, too. Good defense by Southwest.
Osmondson on the right side. Drew, little hesitation, little between the leg dribble, directs traffic. Trying to get Bartlett over to go the other side to post up. Wegg now on top over to Osmondson. Drew curls around left side, hands off Lee. Lee curls all the way down right side. Kick out Bartlett. Great look at a 3 right baseline. Squish!
You said it. Bartlett had a great look from the far corner. 9 points tonight, his first triple of the evening.
Mongan trots into the front court for the Warriors. 48-35 Mustangs. 15 minutes coming up in a moment. Bambidik gives it back to Gray. Gray wanting to isolate on Osmondson. Drops it back for Bambidik. Bambidik curls around in the paint. Wraparound pass. Getke. Beautiful play by Riley Bambidik.
It was. He facilitated the entire play. Went up like he was going to go to the rack. Curls around for the pass and an easy finish for Getke.
Gives it to Schaefer. He'll fire a 3 right wing. A high arcer. No good. And the tough things with Taylor, if he does miss, nobody set up for a board because they aren't even down the floor yet. Mongan leaves it to a trailing Jeffs. Travel.
It's fortunate for Southwest, too. Jeff's putting it on the deck and trying a little pump fake and then a hesitation. 9th turnover on Winona.
First media timeout of the second half. 48-37, Mustangs by 11 with 14:30 to play. As you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
This is the story of a boy who was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Restricted range of motion or sound coming from the joints, a visit to Dr. David Hoganson may remedy the problem. Ankle sprains, misalignment syndromes in the knees, repetitive movement issues in the wrist, as well as shoulder problems can benefit from chiropractic care. Call Hoganson Chiropractic at 537-0307 today. It's convenient, effective, affordable health care.
Back at the RA facility. 48-37, Mustangs by 11, 14-30 remaining out of the first media timeout. 2 more to come. As Michael Lee will inbound to Ryan Brueggemann. Carter Kirk, KJ Davis, and Joey Bartlett join him on the floor. Michael on the right side wing, hands off to KJ. KJ on top of the key, stops, fires back over to Lee. Lee guarded by Jeffs. Leaves it for Davis. Davis crosses over in a tough spot. Try to dump it. That's going to be off Jeffs. Will stay with the Mustangs with 16 on the shot clock.
That was, like you said, tough space for KJ to even get through. He did nice through the defense, got the pass off, but a lot of traffic.
So inbound from Brueggemann on the right baseline. Comes into Bartlett. Joey on the right baseline. Guarded by Flack. Joey now stops. He'll spin, put up a shot, and he got it to go.
That is a tough shot from Joey Bartlett, too. Spun to his left, like you said, got some contact. Basically shot it one-handed.
Flack to the left, Damask. Damask on the left wing on top to Bauman. Bauman one dribble. Hands off Jeffs. He'll fire an NBA three. No good. Off to the left. Rebound to KJ Davis.
Well, Jeffs was feeling it in the first half, too, before foul trouble. Hasn't scored since he had his 8 points.
Brueggemann trying to attack. Goes behind the back. Fires it over to Bartlett. Fakes the quick pass. Has it on the left wing. Joey give it to Lee left baseline. He'll fire a three. That is good for Michael Lee.
Michael Lee has done so good from downtown for the Mustangs this year. That's his first field goal attempt, and it's a triple.
Came into the game second on the team with threes. His 20th of the season with that one. Damask off the bounce. Ooh, a weak called on KJ Davis. Damask was peeling off, but KJ a little too much body.
It's like KJ did have him bodied up, and it's not like he used extra hands or anything like that, too. Just a little body bump.
Inbound coming up from Mongan on the right baseline. 53-37 Southwest. Inbound comes into Damask on the right wing to Bauman. He'll fake the three, run right by Kirk, leave it for Damask. Damask curls around, going left side, try to leave it back. Good catch by Bauman and a finish.
And Brueggemann trying to step in front of the pass. He knew where it was going, but he couldn't get around the defense to get in front of Bauman.
So 53-39 Mustangs by 14. Still a boatload of time left. 13:07 to play here in the second half. Kirk fakes the handoff to Davis. Gives it to Brueggemann. Ryan curls around. Three over Mongan is up. No good. Rebound down to Damask.
That's a tough shot attempt on the run, too, just off of the screen.
Jeffs comes down the floor. Stutter steps. Picks up the dribble. Try to dump it to Flack. Not there. On top, Mongan fakes the three. He'll go left right at Brueggemann. Shot rejected by Michael Lee. And here comes KJ Davis. KJ will slow down. He'll attack. He'll hang in the air. Miss the shot. Get his own board. And we'll actually have a tie-up. That'll stay with Southwest.
That's just another instance where maybe you think about pulling back a little bit. You got a nice lead. Stop, pull back, get a nice offensive set. But KJ had it, though. Just left it short off the rim.
I like the idea, but he was, did a great job avoiding the charge. But Flack also realized he was slowing down. So of an inbound from Brueggemann on the left baseline. Mustangs leading 53-39, 12:40 to play. Brueggemann lobs it into Kirk. Hands off to Brueggemann on the left wing. Ryan. Looking to isolate. He'll cross over. Here he is in the paint. Spins. Fires over to Moen. Good catch on the right baseline. Bullet pass. Weg going up strong. And there's a travel.
Yeah, I think Mitch trying to do an up and under move while he got up in the air there, too. Just kind of got caught out of position when he was going to the rack. And you can see Coach Baker saying, I thought he came to a jump stop, but I think the bump threw him off.
Well, I think at the same time, though, you have to attack Bauman. He's clearly not 100%.
Agreed.
So they go left side Flack. Good move on Moen. Gets a little step. Mongan extra pass. Jeffs wide open three. That one no good. Bonus for Southwest. Then Wake tried to crossover step through it. And then Davis is going to throw it back to Winona. So he's on the ground trying to corral it. Boy, oh boy. Mitch has just got to grab that baby. He tried to dribble with it. I mean, I know what he was trying to do. And just fortuitous bounce for Winona on that play, I guess. Bamadick going to come off the bench. Jeffs just checked out. Kuntz back in. to Moscow. Bamanick in, as I mentioned. 12-11 to play. 53-39 in favor of the Mustangs. Inbound from Gray to Bauman. Wide open jumper for Gray. Is in and out, no good. Rebound down to Mitch.
Mitch Wegg been a beast on the boards once again, picking up his 9th.
Right side, Brueggemann. Ryan curls around, stops, spins. Over to the right, Moen. Gives it to Davis, right baseline. KJ back to Moen, over to the left, Brueggemann. Brueggemann attacks baseline, doubled, retreats. 3 Warriors following where Brueggemann's going. Right side, Davis, he'll fire another 3 high arcer. Air ball, my word. KJ's taken 3 tough shots. 4 make it in the second half, and they are struggling. Gray backs out, over to the right, Bauman. Bauman looks down low, gives it back to Gray. Gray trying to attack Moen, stops, tries to step through, wraparound pass. Bauman fakes the extra pass, gives it Gray left baseline. 12 to shoot for the Warriors. Back out Bamanick, coming off a screen, try to attack Carter Kirk. Shot is up, good and one.
That's a player you don't want to give a little shot in the arm to, as I mean, kind of giving him a boost offensively, because Riley Bamanick can erupt at any minute. He does have a team high 9 now.
Well, he's had to really work for that 9, though.
Yep. 4 of 8 from the floor.
Bomb it out, Getke in. Mustangs, to me, Anthony, are just having too many terrible offensive sets that are allowing Winona to stay within this game, and I don't like it.
I think, yeah, you're right. I mean, this could be blown off the hinges by now, too, but a lot of the tough possessions offensively have cost the Mustangs.
By terrible sets, I mean shot selection. Not been good. We'll see what Coach Bigler thinks. Maybe I'm way off my rocker. That's another bad pass and another turnover on the Mustangs.
Well, that was tipped by Gray. You could see it. That was tipped by Gray. I could see it from here.
Well, the one referee right here thought it was tipped, and he didn't call it right away. If you saw it, you call it.
Yep.
The other 2 referees, they're on the baseline. They're not up by it. So the Mustangs turn it back over, and we're getting to a sketchy part as Gray gives it Getke. Shot block, good, and a late whistle and 1. So then he doesn't make the call here, but he makes a bad call down on the other end for an N1. Back-to-back N1s for Winona, and they're within 9.
As you said, you get in that danger zone, too, and you had about the 14-point lead. All of a sudden, you give Winona life, and now with the bucket, a 7-0 run.
Getke at the line. Free throw is no good. Rebound down to Carter Kirk. 4 fouls called to the Mustangs, 1 on Winona. Brueggemann into the front court, 53-44. Mustangs by 9 on the Cenex Expressway scoreboard. Right side, Turner Moen. Turner here to the near side, KJ Davis. KJ coming down right side of the paint, hangs in the air, left-hand layup, and he got it to curl in.
What a take by KJ Davis, too. He went through the paint, came back to the near side of the backboard, high off the glass and in.
Gray on the right side, guarded by Brueggemann. Crossover again, give it Kuntz, left side, Bamanick. Bamanick curls around, stops, crossover, leaves it for Gray. Gray looks at the Mustang D, dumps it in. Flack forces the shot, no good. Rebound down to Wegg.
Mitch Wegg, 10th board tonight, too, to go those 4 points.
Brueggemann on the left side, hands off to Moen. Turner on top of the key, wants the backdoor cut, not there. Then he throws it away from KJ Davis. How many turnovers is that?
And with that, it will be 10 turnovers on Southwest, 5 in each half.
Guys try to do a little too much right now, Anthony. They just don't look right so far. I'm not sure what it is, but something has been out of sync all night.
And with that 11-point lead, no need to rush a possession. Take the time off the clock.
Gray over to the right to Bamanick. Bamanick on top to Getke, to the left, Flack. Flack, look at isolate, crosses over, pulls up from 16, tough shot, way short. Rebound down to Moen.
I think you're okay, too, letting Flack take a shot like that. He's 0-4 on the evening.
Osmondson on the left side, dribbles to the top of the key, back over to the left. Wide open 3 for Bartlett, short. Rebound down to Getke.
And you don't blame that one. It was a wide open look for Joey, but just off the mark that time.
So they go over to Gray on the right side. Gray crosses over, goes left, gets by Bartlett, stops, and we got to travel on Gray. But the Mustangs, Anthony, from downtown, 6 of 21. That means get the ball inside. You have 2 guys that they cannot guard. Second immediate timeout, 9:29 to play. 55-44 Mustangs as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
On September 18, 1967, a new college on the prairie opened its doors for the first time, and since then, it has supplied countless memories to its 20,000 alumni. Please save the date for Homecoming 2017, September 29th through October 1st, and help us celebrate 50 years of excellence at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Upper Iowa getting worked by Sioux Falls right now, 56-39, 7:51 left in that one. Wayne State on top of Concordia St. Paul, 55-35 with under 10 minutes to play. Augie on top of Mankato, 52-40 with 11:31 left. Northern crushing U-Mary, 70-52 with 6 minutes to play. MSU Moorhead trailing Minot State, 61-57 with 8.5 left. And Duluth is crushing Crookston, 76-57 with 1:28 left.
And as McDonald's around the NSIC here in Marshall. Open lights Thursday, Friday, and Saturday up to 23 hours. Osmondson out of a second media timeout. Moen on top of the key. Turner to Bartlett. Joey curls around in the paint, had it stripped, but run down by Schaefer. Jumper left baseline for Taylor. He is fouled by Isaiah Gray.
Thankfully for the foul there, though, too. I don't like settling for the long-range shot, fading towards the baseline. So that's a difficult look.
Fouls on the Warriors, number 20, Isaiah Gray.
Referee was not too happy with the way Mr. Gray was looking at him after he called the foul. Schaefer will go to the strike, 4-2. Free throws up and is good.
It's Gray's first foul on the night, too.
Still a boatload of time left here. So Schaefer's second free throw is good, 57-44. Mustangs by 13. 9-10 and counting. Mongan dribbles into the front court for the Warriors. On top to Getke, over to Jeffs. Jeffs on the left side, looks down low for Bamadic, not there. On top to Mongan. Mongan looks left, goes right. Gray trying to get it down low, guarded by Osmondson. Runs down, cut off. Jeffs, extra pass Mongan. Good look at a three, his third of the night. Ooh, missed that one, all of it. Rebound to Moen. Turner, middle of the floor, to the left, Bartlett. Joey tries to get, corrals the ball rather, gives it to Osmondson on top. Drew, over to Moen. Moen curls around to Schaefer. Schaefer nearly runs into Moen. Now he goes left, does Taylor. He'll put up the layup, and he'll get it.
Nice take after you said almost ran into Turner, but cut back the other way. Kiss off the glass from very close range.
Good subtle screen by Joey Bartlett, too, as Bamadic hangs in the air, shot over Weg. Mitch might have got a piece of it. Rebound to Bartlett.
I think he did get a piece of that ball, too. Mitch Wegg's doing a lot of little things here for Southwest tonight.
59-44, Mustangs by 15. Give it to Turner Moen. Turner on top of the key, curls all the way around. It stops, goes onto the left wing. Back out to Schaefer, over to the right. To Osmondson. Drew bounces it to Bartlett. Mid-range jumper. Kiss is good for Joey Bartlett.
Yeah, Mr. Fundamental on that one, too. The bank from mid-range. Joey cashes in.
61-44 in favor of the Mustangs. 7:50 remaining as Gray has it on the left wing. On top, Getke hands off to Gray. Gray, couple stutter step dribbles, goes up and actually lost the basketball. That's near travel, if I'm not mistaken. They go to the left, give it to Jeffs. Jeffs, close quarters, got it to Getke, 5 to shoot. Getke trying to spin on Mitch, curls around, jump hook is good. Wow.
It was a nice take by Getke, too. Like using the elbow, curling around, baby hook.
11 as now Drew has the ball knocked out of bounds. Getke had 21 earlier this year, so he's been in double figures. His last 4 games had 27 points combined last weekend against Crookston and Bemidji. So ever since Bauman got hurt, he's been put on the starting lineup, and he's responded for the Warriors. Inbound comes into Taylor. Schaefer on the left wing. Taylor off the screen. On top, thought about a fadeaway jumper. Instead, tries to dump it down to Carter. Carter right through the double. Tried a close quarter pass off of Gray, staying with the Mustangs. 16 on the shot clock.
I'd like to maybe see Carter keep backing his way down, too, and get to the rim. And Getke, he can't guard Carter Kirk on the block.
He's afraid of the double. I like the spin move to the right. Gave him the advantage. So Carter has it on the right wing. Wanted to hand off. Now he wants to back down Getke. Carter just bull roses. Oh, man.
No. Didn't lower the shoulder.
It's a man's game. Getke trying to go. I mean, just trying to go. Yeah.
Carter's stronger than Getke, and that's all it was.
But Getke's trying to muscle him. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do? 61-46, offensive foul on Kirk, apparently. 7 minutes to go, and then there's the makeup.
Yep.
Getke gets called for a worse one.
Turnabout's fair play, as they say.
Yep. So Brueggemann back in for the Mustangs, replacing Osmondson. Carter and Getke laughing about it. Is Brueggemann. Looks to use Kirk as a screen. Now he'll cross over. He'll get it to Bartlett. Joey over to Lee. Lee wants to get it down to Kirk, but Getke fronting him. Over to the right they go to Brueggemann. Ryan directing traffic. Here comes Kirk with a screen. They'll curl around. Ryan stops, pops the mid-range jumper. Swish!
So good coming off the screen as Ryan Brueggemann drifting towards the hoop. He's up to 7.
Mongan into the front court for the Warriors. 6:30 to play. 63-46 Mustangs. Gray cut off on the right elbow over to Getke. Getke hands off to Bambidik. Bambidik curls around, cut off by Bartlett. Stops, goes, uses the body. Shot no good. Rebound down to Carter Kirk. Gives it to Brueggemann. Ryan looking to run. Wants to attack. Kicks over Schaefer. 3 in transition. No good. Deep rebound to Brueggemann. Ryan stops, gets it down Bartlett. Mid-range jumper is in and out. No good. Kirk with the board, and he is fouled.
Nice battle by Carter Kirk, too. Going to pick up his 8th rebound. And with the free throws, has a shot to get into double figures tonight.
His 4th, team's 4th. Headed to the line, shooting 2 for the Mustangs. Carter Kirk.
So Kirk to the line for 2. 63-46 Mustangs, 6:07 remaining. Kirk makes the first. Getke out. In is Spencer Trader. Second free throw for Carter is good.
Carter, the 3rd Mustang in double figures tonight, now at 11.
Largest lead of the night, 65-46 in favor of the Mustangs. Will go under 6 minutes. Flack looks left, looks right, on top to Gray. Gray goes to his right, explodes, hangs in the air, shot up, no good. Tapped in by Flack is no good.
Just good defense by Southwest, too, cutting off the low block area.
Here's Brueggemann. Stutter steps, goes right by Trader, throws it back out for no one. Saved by Michael Lee, though, for an over and back. Schaefer will hand off to Brueggemann to reset. 5:40 to play. 65-46 Mustangs. Brueggemann stops, looks left, looks right, lobs it down low to Kirk, who's being held by Trader. They're definitely coming to help. Trader is, hey, welcome to the fire, young man.
You know, Trader is 6'9", but only goes 205, and I think that's a generous 205. And you look at Carter, he's got 245.
They give it to Carter. He wants to go right at Trader, runs right by him. Left-handed shot is good for Carter Kirk.
And you mentioned it. Welcome to the NSIC with a play like that.
Carter had to deal with it. Had to guard guys like Daniel Jansen and stuff. Yeah. They all get their little
trial by fire.
Yes. Here's Bambidik. Top of the key. Good show. Stops, spins, gives it Flack over to the left. Mongan right back to Flack. He'll fire a 3 over Bartlett. That one off to the left. Rebound out of Michael Lee.
Winona not shooting great from downtown either. 5 of 19.
Brueggemann on the left side wing. Fires it over to Schaefer. Good catch by Taylor on the right wing. Dumps it into Kirk. Carter goes right by Trader. Steps over to his right. Foul. And Carter then tossed to the ground. And that'll be our final media timeout. 67-46 Mustangs lead on the Cenex Expressway scoreboard as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
The proper examination and tests are performed. At Heartland Eye Care Centers, our comprehensive eye exam not only looks at the refractive state of your eyes, we test for glaucoma, cataracts, macular degeneration, and more. Nothing is more precious than your sight. Put your trust in Heartland Eye Care Centers of Marshall, Canby, Dawson, and Slayton.
Gallery facility, 67-46 on the Cenex Expressway scoreboard. 4:56 remaining here. Mustangs Carter Kirk will be at the line for 2. And a new player checking in for the Warriors will be Caleb Wagner, freshman from Muskego, Wisconsin, 6-foot freshman. So Carter at the line for 2 more. Free throws up. That one no good.
Carter Kirk currently tied for the team high, 13.
At his 4th double-double of the season, 5th of his career against Wayne. Carter misses both. 72% free throw shooter. Iron and Guy another second. Bamadick on the right side wing on top to Flack. Flack over to the left to Mosk. DeMosk, couple dribbles. Looks at Bamadick and set over to the right. Wagner. Wagner dumps it in to Trader. Trader passes over. Great pass to Bamadick. Extra pass. Flack. 3 left baseline is up and good.
That's Flack's first bucket tonight, too. He had a point from the free throw line, but he's 1 of 6 from the floor.
Give some of these Warriors some credit. Anthony, we had a 15% three-point shooter in Getke. He knocked one down. And Flack, a 25% three-point shooter. He knocked his. Now Schaefer running. Teardrop is good.
And Taylor Schaefer now team high 15 for the Mustangs.
69-49. Mustangs by 20. Final 4 minutes and change here from the RA facility. Bamadick on top to Flack. Over to the left they go to Mosk. Domask, couple dribbles on top to Wagner. Over to the right. Bamadick. Bamadick on top and attacking is Domask. Runner from 15 is short. Rebound to Lee.
Now just under 35% from the field. 19 of 55 for Winona.
Michael Lee really doing a great job on the glass, nearing a career high in rebounds. Left side KJ Davis. He'll wrap around pass to Kirk with a dunk.
Carter Kirk is second flush tonight. He's tied for the team now with 15 points and 8 rebounds go with that.
Wagner into the front court over to the right. Bamadick down to 3:25 to play. The Mustangs have expanded it 71-49. And I'm going to throw a strange stat at you next at ball, Anthony. As Domask off the bounce, puts up the runner. Shot no good. Rebound Carter Kirk flies in. Then he throws a tough pass. It's tipped around, stolen by Flack. Dump it down Bamadick. Wrap around pass to Moss. Layup good.
And the extra opportunity enables the Winona to get that to bucket. But Carter Kirk now 1 board away from a double-double.
71-51. Mustangs by 10. Final 3 minutes as Ryan Brueggemann into the front court. Lobs it to Carter Kirk on top of the key. Carter. Couple dribbles with the right hand, fakes the handoff to Brueggemann, crosses over, lobs it over to Ryan. That's the screen for Carter. Brueggemann back over to left. Davis, he'll fire a 3. That is up and good for KJ Davis.
KJ Davis connecting from downtown. 8 points tonight, 2 buckets from beyond the arc.
See, this is KJ off the bounce and stuff. I'm not sure that's quite his game yet, but he is getting close. As they get it on top to this is Wagner to the left Flack. 74-51 Mustangs. Bamadick off the bounce. He'll spin to the paint, kick out right side Wagner. Wagner is going to be fouled by Taylor Schaefer. An intriguing stat, Anthony, and Mr. Loft to our left we were pointed out, and he goes, "Did you see this?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." In the Winona printout, every game this year for Winona, whoever has led at halftime has won the game, win or lose. Is that not amazing?
Well, I didn't see that, but that's amazing.
Flack to attack, left-handed shot, forced it, no good. Rebound down to Bartlett. But that's win or lose for Winona. Whoever has led at halftime has won the game, and that'll continue all 13 games of theirs this year. Bartlett to attack. Kicks over left baseline, extra pass. Schaefer fakes the 3. He'll put up a running 15-footer. Got it.
Taylor Schaefer having a great offensive night. 17 points tonight. He's 6 of 13 from the field.
P.J. Apicelli checks in, a 6'4 freshman from Winona, Minnesota. First action tonight for Winona. Is attacking here is Wagner. Wagner faked the pass, put up a tough shot, then Weg had the rebound. Apicelli can't hang on. And it will go to the Mustangs with 1:39 remaining, 76-51.
Mitch Weg, not a lot of offensive output, but 11 rebounds to go with this.
As Osmondson has it on top of the key, minute 30 to play. 76-51 on the Cenex Expressway scoreboard. Davis curls around, go left baseline. Osmondson leaves it for Schaefer. He'll fire another 3. That's up and good for Taylor Schaefer.
And leading the Mustangs in scoring, up to a 20 spot now.
Schaefer says, "My bad." I don't think they wanted to shoot a 3. Now Domas now put up the running jumper. Shot no good. Bartlett can't corral the rebound, but it goes to KJ Davis.
1 minute.
Davis dumps it down Bartlett. Joey shovels it to Mitch Weg, who saves it in to Schaefer. He'll fire another 3 right baseline. That one no good. And a foul on Bartlett.
Joey's smiling about it too, trying to push the freshman Trader out of the paint.
So it'll be free throws the other way with Spencer Trader going to the line.
40, Spencer Trader.
So the Mustangs about to improve to 8-1 in the Northern Sun, and if Upper Iowa can't come back, the Mustangs will have sole possession of first place in the South. Trader free throw good.
Southwest 50.8% from the field, 30 field goals tonight, 30 of 59.
Game high is 31 against Augustana last weekend. They had 30, but also 53 points would be the season low. Fort Hays State only scored 60 back in November this year against the Mustangs. 79-53 Mustangs with the lead with 45 seconds remaining. Osmondson on the left wing, dribbles up top, dumps it down Mitch Wegg. Mitch in the paint through a double. Jump hook is in and out, no good. Rebound down to Flack.
Iron just unkind. Mitch should have had that one.
Wagner down to the right side. He'll go baseline. He'll try to step through, and a foul is going to be on Osmondson.
Count the basket in the foul.
Drew kind of looks like, really?
Drew Osmondson, his third, team's eighth.
Normally referees swallow the whistle, and there wasn't a lot of contact there, but Wagner with 2 points, and his free throw is no good. Rebound out of Mitch. Will be a season low, 55 points, as the Mustangs will hold for the final 23 seconds, and they will improve to 13-1 overall and 8-1 in the Northern Sun as they win it 79-55. The final 10 seconds running off the clock here. As teams exchanging pleasantries, Coach Bickler and Coach Eisner shake hands, and that'll end it. 79-55 on the Senex Expressway scoreboard. We'll come back with a postgame show as you listen to Southwest Minnesota State basketball.